Not even 2 weeks in office, President Trump already scoring another victory for the U.S., this one against ISIS. He ordered a military airstrike against the terror group's leaders in Somalia. The president saying in part, these killers who we found hiding in caves threatened the United States and our allies. The strikes destroyed the caves they live in and killed many terrorists without in any way harming civilians. Our next guest knows all about facing the war on terror. Retired U.S. Army Brigadier General Rob Spalding joins us now. General, thank you for joining us. Looking at this happening, this is the first major military move under President Trump and DOD Secretary Hegseth. I know that a lot of intelligence is needed for an operation like this. Do you feel like this is something the Biden administration could have done or was sitting on, and the Trump administration came in and said, no, we're going to make this happen? Or do these things materialize so quickly this might not have been an option 2 weeks ago?
I do. You know, I worked in the Biden administration. I worked in the Obama administration. I worked in the Trump administration. I saw the differences in the decision making. I think he's picking up where he left off with the Soleimani strike. And I think he's putting fear back into the equation. I think a lot of people think because he says he's about not having wars or starting wars, he won't be, use military action when it's appropriate. In this case, it was. I've seen, the National Security Council agonize over these decisions, and then what happens is these terrorists end up getting away. So it's good to see him actually making a quick decision to go after the threat.
Yes, sir. I just want to correct real quick. You're an Air Force Brigadier General, not Army. I think I read that.
Right.
I don't want to get yourself or me in trouble over that. I apologize to both services. But to move on with this, when we look at the Africa theater, a lot of people, I'd say a lot of civilians don't really know we're active there. As a Marine, I know you fear to go to Djibouti because it's really hot there. But even in North Africa, there's a lot going on, and there's a lot our military has to do. Tell us a little bit about the threat in the African theater.
Well, a lot of the terrorists have tried to migrate there. One of the things that they are trying to get away from is the ability for our intelligence assets to find them. It's also hard to get into some of those places in Africa just because we don't have good access many times. We face this in the B-2, which I flew. And so I think, we're getting better at finding these places. And when we find them, we're actually going after the people that are there. So, I think we're proving that there's really no place on earth that you can hide. And by taking action now, it prevents having a larger conflict, a bigger role for the military. It really cuts it off before it has a chance to metastasize.
No, absolutely. Proud Air Force General Rob Spalding. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for your insight.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.